Hello, MPA families. This is Mr. Tyler for your weekly music lesson. This is a lesson for second graders. So this lesson focuses on rhythm. We're going to be doing a little what is called rhythmic dictation. What that means is I will clap a rhythm and then you are going to write it down. Instead of me actually saying the rhythm as I'm clapping, though, we're going to do a little challenge. When I clap, you're going to write down the rhythm. So I'm not going to be even saying tar, titi. I'm just going to be clapping the rhythm, and you are going to be writing it down. We're going to review some rhythms first before we proceed. So we know the following. So we know quarter notes, or taws, like we call them. Okay, we know eighth notes, which are called titis. We know our quarter note rest, which is sh. We also have talked about half note, ta. So when you get into third grade, we're going to talk more about what are whole notes. So you're going to see that when you read music for recorder next year. Whole note looks like this. Whole note is 4 beats long. So while I'm erasing my board, I want you to think about the best thing that you have done today thus far, or that you have been enjoying about being home with family. I know this is kind of a tough time, but I'm surely hoping that you're finding things to do in a safe way and maintaining your distance away from people so we don't get sick. So each one of our rhythms is going to be 4 beats long. So if I clap this rhythm, ti ti ta ta ta, I would write this. Each one of these lines gets a beat. We can have more than one sound in a beat. So we have 2 sounds in this first beat. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. Okay? However, we've learned about the ta-ah. The ta-ah, if we were using the lines at the bottom here, if I had a rhythm that went ta, ta, ti, ti. A ta-ah is 2 beats long. 2 beats. So I write my ta-ah here. Okay. Ta, ta, ti, ti. I think that's what I said. Ta, ta, ti, ti. Okay? So the reason why I'm not writing anything in here is because this lasts for 2 whole beats. 1, 2. But we know that the quarter note equals 1 beat. And then this one, there's two sounds in the beat on this one. Okay? So now we're going to do a little bit of practice. Here is your first practice. You are going to see the answer off to this side of the screen where I'm pointing. I am not going to say ta or tt or ta-ah or shh. You are just going to have to listen and write down what you hear. So here's the first example. So obviously the tas sound like this. Tts ta-ahs and then shh. Here's your first example. See how you do. Here is your answer. Now let's do another one. Here's your answer over here. Okay? Check to see if you got it right. And remember, this is just practice. We're just having fun. Okay? So now, you're going to get a piece of paper and you're going to get a pencil. So I'm going to pretend that this little whiteboard is my piece of paper and I have my little pencil or my whiteboard erase marker. You're going to write your name up here at the top, wherever, which side, doesn't matter. So my name is Tyler. So I'm going to put my name there. Then I'm going to write 6 numbers. Number 1. I'm going to put a period next to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So I am going to clap the first rhythm, which is number 1. Then you're going to write the rhythm right next to it. Okay? So here's the first one. This is using tas, tts, tas, and shh. Okay? Here we go. Number 1. So I'm going to write down the answer. The answer is ta, t, 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 ta. How'd you do? Okay. Here's the next one. This is number 2, by the way. T, T, ta, ta. How'd you do? Okay. Number 3. Ta, sh, ta. How'd you do? Number 4. Ready? T, T, ta, sh, ta. How'd you do? And remember, this is just practice. This is kind of a challenge. We haven't really done this. We've done rhythms where I've talked, and you guys have either written it down, or you've said yes or no when I write down the rhythm on the board. So, doing your best. Here's number 5. Ready? Sh, sh, ti, ti, ta. How did you do? Okay? All right. Number 6. Let's do this one. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ta, ta. How did you do? Now, if you feel good about this, I want to know. So if you could have your mom, your dad, guardian, write to me and post a picture, send it to me of your work, so that way I can develop future lessons based on how people did. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I hope each and every one of you are doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.